Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Jazz, and I've had my Google Pixel for I believe about 2 weeks now. So I've been using them for probably about a week and a half because that took a little while to do the first video. But anyways, so like I said, I've been using them for about a good week and a half now. And one of the things that I can say for starters is I haven't had any issues with them, with the way they fit in my ear. With some of the other earbuds in general, after a while they'll start irritating my ear, feel a little bit of pressure here and there. I've not had the issue with this lovely little set of headphones. I have already done a video where I'm already talking about the specs and everything like that, so you haven't seen it. Either I can go over them again. Yeah, I'll just go over them again. So to start out, the cost is $179, which isn't too bad for a pair of buds nowadays. And I will say that the difference between when I very first, I want to say about 3 years ago, reviewed a pair of buds to now is a huge night and day difference, because I know I was more extremely critical about the buds because I'm so used to at the time I was so used to having something connected to them. And if you're anything like me and you're very, very clumsy and forgetful, you can easily lose one of these buds, which is one of the biggest downsides that I've had about buds in general. But Pixel kind of helps. I wouldn't say it's perfected yet, but helps with that issue. And I actually have a perfect story. I went to go for a walk and I forgot to put my Fitbit on, and so I sat down. I took out one of my buds to make sure that I can hear what's going on, and lo and behold, my lovely co-host was oh so kind and decided he wanted to play soccer with one of my earbuds that was sitting on the table. And like I said, I was putting on my watch, so I wasn't really paying attention to him too much. And I looked down and I'm like, okay, where's my earbud? And so like I said, he just decided to play with it and it vanished. But like I said, Google Pixels kind of helped out with that issue, and they have a Find My Device, and I absolutely love it because it definitely helps with obviously losing your earbud or having someone else misplace it for you. Gotta love pets, right? There's always good and bad with everything. One of the things that I fortunately have not had an issue with is using the Find My Bud feature without having to, while my bud was dead, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to find it because the bud doesn't have any battery life. So that's, like I said, I haven't officially figured that out yet if that's what happens, because 9 times out of 10, my bud is in the case, in my ear, or yeah, that's pretty much it. I've learned my lesson thanks to him. One of the issues that I have with the buds is and it was this feature that I was really excited about, is the real-time translation. I was thinking that I'd be able to watch a movie and it would translate, because that's, in my opinion, that's real life or real-time translation. And they made it seem all I'm going to need is my buds and I'll be able to hear everything that's going on. If there's another language that's going on, I'll be able to eavesdrop into their conversations. Unfortunately, that is not the case. What's going to happen with that Google Translate, you are going to have to download Google Translate app. And so with the app, I'll show you right here, it's just really plain and simple. You can easily translate between any languages, but you're going to have to press a button, or either on your phone or on the buds, to be able to hear part of the conversation, or I guess a line of the conversation. So if you're asking what time is it, and somebody doesn't know, maybe you don't speak German but you want to ask somebody that speaks German what time it is, they would have to read what's being said in that language. So like I said, it's not something that's going to be translated in your ear, which is kind of something I was hoping for. So if that's one of the features that you're really excited about, essentially you can really do that with any earbuds, because you can easily use your app. I was thinking that it's something that, like I said, you can do with the buds. It would eavesdrop on any conversation and pick it up and translate it automatically, but that's not the case. And I did test it out watching a movie in a different language. I don't even remember what movie I watched. Oh, it was White Chicks that was playing on, I think one of the movie channels, HBO or something like that. And it was in Spanish, so I was like, oh, cool. I can go ahead and, kind of practice my Spanish or, immerse myself in the language a little bit more so that way I can pick it up a little bit better. And as I was trying to have it pick up, it didn't work. So, like I said, it's going to have to be kind of a line-by-line conversation that you have with somebody. It's not just a one-way street where you can hear everything, and then, of course, if you want to speak it, have somebody else read it. So, if that's a feature that you're looking for, it's not going to be as in real time, in my opinion, as I would originally think that it's going to be. So, that's a bit of a downside with that. However, the language is actually pretty cool, but again, with the text to type, it's not as accurate. It's similar to closed caption. If it's not enunciated properly, it could easily translate to a different word or what the phone thinks or the app thinks that what you're trying to say. There may be some corrections that way. So if you're trying to use that to learn a language or something like that, you got to be very, very clear on what you say. And like I said, you can easily just do it through the app directly because that's essentially what you're going to be doing. Again, about the buds, as far as the sound quality, it has really good sound quality. It's actually on the upper level on the speak drivers, which has the sound clarity. However, keep in mind, the higher the speaker driver is, the less it's going to pick up any higher pitches. So if you have like maybe higher pitches music that you like to listen to, maybe like classical music, I don't know, who listens to that too much nowadays. The elevator music, the nice calming. Oh, you usually don't listen to that. Okay, never mind. So I'm not talking to those people, huh? I'm just kidding. I personally have a wide range of music, so I do listen to instrumentals from time to time. Not too often, but anyways, that's a whole other story. As far as the speaker driver, which is basically what translates to what you can hear, is at a 12 millimeters. So for buds in general, it ranges between 8 and 15 millimeters. So, like I said, it'll give you an idea of how these sound, but if you are more into maybe higher pitched music, it may not pick up as well. I didn't change any of the bass levels, treble levels. I didn't use any of the equalizers. I don't think, did I change them up? I don't think I changed them up. Maybe just more like no, I didn't change up any of the equalizers on these buds. So the music that I listened to, I didn't have any trouble with it, but you can obviously connect it to more bass levels if you more to bass musics. But like I said, it's going to not pick up the treble as much for all my music nerds out there. So that's kind of as far as the sound quality goes. Like I said, it's really good, but I personally didn't notice too much of a difference as far as my music on not picking up certain treble, should I say. Not trouble, because that usually finds me anyways. A couple of things about the gestures on these beautiful little devices. To control the music, it's going to be a simple swipe forward if you want to increase the volume, swipe back if you want to lower the volume. What single tap is for pause play. And as far as pause play goes, as if you take out your bud, there's a sensor here that's going to automatically pause your music, or as soon as you put it back in, it's going to continue playing. Unless, of course, you've paused it on your phone, or if you use your watch, whatever the case may be. So if it's playing and you pull it and you take your bud out, then it's going to pause the music, and as soon as you put it back in, it'll play the music. So that's another gesture. As far as the music going, again, pause play, single tap. Double tap is to skip to the next one, and triple tap is to go back to the previous song. Now, I will say, as far as the gestures do go, it was kind of a hit and miss a couple of times. Maybe it wasn't as sensitive, or I didn't hit it right on the exact right corner or quick enough, the case may be. So that was a little bit frustrating from time to time, especially if I'm trying to get, if I'm trying to skip a bunch of songs, and it can, if I hit it what I think 4 times so I can skip to the next couple of songs, it actually ends up going back to a song before that because maybe it didn't acknowledge the 4th tap. So you got to kind of play with that a little bit, and of course the more practice you have with it, the better it'll get. Overall, in general, would I recommend these headphones? I like them, although I am waiting for the almost black set to come out because I can easily see these getting really dirty the more I use them. That would be the only thing that I would, I guess, trade these in, or a reason I would trade them in would be the color, because currently the only color they have available right now is the white. They do have a wait list for 3 other colors, which is also orange, quiet mint, and almost black. So, and again, here's a demonstration of the colors so you can actually get it, or at least get an idea of the color. So eventually it'll have 4 colors total, but currently there's only 1 available. So yes, I would definitely recommend these headphones. I really like them. I haven't had any issues with wearing them. I was jogging a little bit with them, didn't have any budging. And they're also, I think it's a IXP. I get the letters confused. But as far as the water resistance levels and everything like that, it is water resistance and sweat proof. So you won't have to really worry about that. But of course, you're not going to be able to go swimming with these without messing them up. Although, who would go swimming with headphones? I'm too busy. Usually, no, okay, I probably would end up eventually listening to music on my pool. But yeah, that kind of covers it all. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer. Hopefully I covered everything. If not, like I said, feel free to ask. I'll do whatever I can to find the answer if I don't already know it. So make sure that you subscribe to Jazzy Reviewz as well as my other YouTube channel, Jazzyfoodz. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's your girl, Jazz, and I've been using my Google Pixels. I've been throwing them around for a while now.